When they get to speak, it's like a coded language. Reminds that they strengthen all the stolen greatness.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Division rivals do battle. Next. A right-hander from Illinois will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA. Anywhere between what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, CESAR Hernandez. To show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy around. I need guys looking.
A really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
So next to the plate for the Phils, RHYS HOSKINS.
Let's go, Nats.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early over to the rest of the game.
Here's the center fielder, ODUBEL HERRERA. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. And that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Zach Eflin is ready to go as he's on. Please, Zach, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
The speedy TREA Turner digs in now as he looks at a fast. The average for him at 267 on the year. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs.
Come on, you can do it. DC.
The 0-2 pitch. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is. Harper running from first. A weak chopper up the first with 1 out. Here's the 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Set to get his evening at the plate started is Brian Goodwin, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here, or...
A 1 pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he'll take Murphy. Has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. You've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
To rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins. Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Carlos Santana. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Up next will be Nick Williams, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, number 4. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw to Murphy, will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. It remains 1-0. Now in the box, Michael Taylor. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Michael Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And now for Washington, WILMER DIFO, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping up to the plate, Pedro Severino. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. DIFO leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. DIFO rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. And now Bryce Harper. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We played 2 full. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in now, Andrew Knapp, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 1 out.
Batting 8, the pitcher number 56, Zach Eflin.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Eflin.
Let's go Nationals!
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And now a pitch on the way. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor coming on, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Stepping in now, number 9. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking his chops.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Taylor. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, RHYS Hoskins. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Set. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies 1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First time up, he went down looking. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Let's get something going.
2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. Two-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. There's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Rendon over at second. Goodwin on at first with nobody out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To to second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Standing in, Michael Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Men on third with two down. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Nationals are out in front here, 3-1. Striding in once again, ODUBEL Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way.
Swing. Ball.
And that misses, ball one.
Counts 1-0. I can see it from here.
The 1-0 home. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So now Carlos Santana. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Smoke toward the hole, and that will be a base hit here for Santana, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something bigger.
Up next will be Nick Williams, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Don't let him score.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Williams could be making an appearance at the Midsummer Classic this year. So far, he's received the second most votes in National League right fielder balloting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he is in there.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in to try it again, number 4. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Up around the face.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Takes this the other way to right. Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Knapp. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Goodwin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 2. Ready for another chance? Wilmer DIFO. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Severino.
So striding forward now, Pedro Severino looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Bouncer down the line. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now, basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. First offering on its way. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
That's right.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score.
Come on, Nationals.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike two. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand and 92 on the other. So two are gone now in the Nationals' fourth, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Harper hits a little over the 270 mark. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is under it. And that ends the inning. Nationals lead 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Zach Eflin. He singled his last time up.
Number 56, Zach Eflin.
Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Into the box, number 9. Now a bunt attempt here. Murphy is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, second baseman, CESAR.
Standing in, CESAR Hernandez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 0-1 count and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Goodwin comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, HOSKINS.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, HOSKINS. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Let's go, Nats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here's the center fielder, ODUBEL HERRERA. And he hits it hard to the right side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. The speedy TREA Turner digs in now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. HERRERA is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
All right, let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
0-2.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. It was a walk in his last trip. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, Zero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Really been amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. No more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Washington, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana will lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Carlos Santana.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Nick Williams. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, number 4. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The count now at 2-1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in once again, Michael Taylor. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Michael Taylor.
The pitch. And a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west. Not the case anymore.
Sliders in for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And here now is WILMER DIFO. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. On its way is pitch number 75. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. Check swing grounder to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, the pitcher, RHYS.
Striding in now for the Nats, Tanner Roark. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. Runner's on his way to third. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They're up 3-2. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Knapp. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Philadelphia, pitcher,
Jorge Alfaro will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
And he takes ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he misses. 2-1.
Oh, come on.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9.
So digging in now, number 9. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 58.
And now Bryce Harper is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Let's go, DC.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Turner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Hoskins racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
A third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Nationals gone in order, but they still lead it 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals, number 27, John Kelly.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. CESAR Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 1-1 pitch misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch fouled off. Lifted the other way out to left center. Turner onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, RHYS Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Late that time for a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
Come on, Ned.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our scores. We give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. Here's the center fielder, ODUBEL HERRERA. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46, Adam Morgan.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Last time through was a base hit.
Left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. A 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. The obligatory look at the Capitol building here in Washington, D.C. Set to go for the 9th inning here from Nationals Park. Kelvin Herrera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Herrera.
to the plate for the Phillies, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is there. He's got it one away. Up next will be Nick Williams. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Drilled to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Standing in now, number 4, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Ripped on the ground to first. The second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Nats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tanner Roar earns win number 4 on the season. Kelvin Herrera closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This is